The Olmec Mayan calendar is a system of 3 interlacing calendars and almanacs which was used by several cultures in Central America, most famously the Mayan civilization. The Olmec Mayan calendar rose to fame in 2012 when a great cycle of its long component came to an end, inspiring some to believe that the world would end on the 21st day of December 2012. Of course, that did not happen. This was the alignment of the sun and planet Earth and the center of the Milky Way galaxy, where there is a supermassive black hole. The Mayan calendar, as it is most famously referred to as, dates back to at least 5th century BCE, and it is still in use in some Mayan communities today. However, even though the Mayans contributed to the further development of the calendar, they did not actually invent it. The same system was used by most cultures in pre-Columbian Central America, including the Olmec. And what you would have just seen there a moment ago is just one of the short videos that we have on the early childhood program, which is a part of our international homeschool program, my family. I'm sure if you bring the little ones, bring the babies, bring the toddlers, even the preteens and the young ones, even the teenagers, and let them observe that beautiful video that you just watched, I'm sure they would be delightful. Family, this is why I'm saying that even amongst us, there is a void, there is a gap as it relates to education, as it relates to us in the conscious community, the conscious realms. And this is why even the Ministry of Education within this conscious community, we would have taken up that post, and definitely all ages, all stages, we are continually pushing out the courses. So that's the International Homeschool Course, family, the International Homeschool Program, hundreds of videos, and it is a course that is continually growing. It's a course you have access to right about now, where you can go and even move at your own pace. Your young child can move at his or her own pace. Your children can move at their own pace, because when you purchase the course, it goes for the whole family. All the little ones will get their certificate and smile and be very joyful. And what you were just observing there a moment ago was a short clip on the Olmecs. And you see, family, because this is an Afrocentric program, it's very important that you get it into the minds of the young ones early. Although it's obvious that the Olmec are African people, they're those that are out there trying to teach you that the Olmecs are Indians and Chinese and all sorts of different things. And Black people I'm talking about that are trying to teach these doctrines as such. So you got to be sure that at a time like now, you get it into their mind early. Although it's obvious, it's obvious. You look at the great Dada, King Dada is not a Chinese. The great Idi Amin, Marcus Garvey, these are not what people refer to as Indians. And it's obvious, without a doubt, that they are the perfect resemblance of the Olmec. Some of you as African brothers, the Olmec. So it's just an understanding, there is this strong epidemic of self-hate going around amongst the melanated people, the Ebonites. In fact, within the so-called conscious community, there is this hatred of self that you're trying to throw away all things African. Even amongst, for example, some of our Hebrew Israelite brothers. I must say brothers, I never really hear any sister really, pushing this. Not that they're not there, but I've never heard it really. Brothers are here saying that they're not Africans, and they burn the stinking Africans. They've told me that personally, you understand? So it's just a lack of knowledge of self. So you don't want the young ones to fall into that trap, even though you're keeping them in the conscious realms, that's good. That's perfect.
But of course, when they get into the wider conscious community, they may even begin to lose, the love for Africa because of strange doctrines. It's obvious that the Olmec is the African, the same Twa, the same Bess. That's why the Bess now is seen on the same Olmec calendar. People trying to argue, oh, it's the Aztec calendar, it's all of the brothers of that time calendar. And I will agree, even amongst the so-called Aztecs and the Mayans, as they refer to them as, you have an ebonite stock, a melanated stock, you understand? So the African's presence in the Western Hemisphere is nothing at all that we ever denied. In fact, that is something we promote, but you cannot dismantle the reality of that international slave trade, international kidnapping trade, and of course, our origin as melanated people with the woolly hair, with Africa, self-hatred, I call it. So the Olmec, from a youth, we start to teach the young minds to love themselves. That is why I'm telling you, family. Our international homeschool program is very vast. You have African history, African heritage culture. We still have astronomy. This is not the ancient astronomy course that we offer for the more mature mind. This is the homeschool, ancient astronomy specifically, biology. And then you have the more one-on-one courses that you can take, or activities, I should say, that are a part of the course, being the one-on-one classes, being the yoga programs that we also offer, even food preparation programs for the young ones. So many things that we are offering now in the one package of the international homeschool program. So many things that you yourself may wonder, wow, when will I be finished with this? Because there's so many things to offer, keeps the young mind active. I think we all who have children love our children, especially those of us who consider ourselves conscious. And yes, you may be doing a great job, but especially if they're going to these outer schools. Because you see, the international homeschool program is not a program like, okay, I'm already sending him to school, I'm already sending her to school. It's not really a substitute for the so-called school system. It can, but it's not designed as that. It's to supplement. It's to assist those of us who are parents in this conscious community. Yeah, to at least assist our young ones, our young souls who have come into these realms to raise themselves to the best standard that they can raise themselves to. And we know that cannot happen unless they have knowledge of self. That's why we had to fight our way out to find consciousness of mind and knowledge of self, So that is why the International Homeschool Program was created. As I always say, it is something that was created out of a heart of love, to see what I myself could do to make sure, at least to the best of my ability, to see a betterment for the upcoming generations, the young minds, because I know when we came through what was lacking and what is still lacking up to now. So a program is created, for the young ones, of course, not only short videos like this, 2 minutes, 1 minute, which of course will catch the mind, pretty colorful, but yet still we have daily classes, 15 to 20 minutes, designed just to keep the attention of the young minds, of course. And I already explained the subject areas also that we have. Hey, this is Radio Anu TV. Let me give you another touch. Remember, family, it's a platform you have access to, where you can go and press a button and watch these videos and keep the young ones entertained, not just on YouTube or something on Instagram, but coming from an Afrocentric point of view, you understand, coming from the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. Remember also, those watching on Radio Anu TV, all our links is in the description below. All the links to Radio Anu, the Tiger's Nest, of course, every evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Caribbean time. And of course, to even enroll your young ones or your family, because it's really the family you enroll. into the International Homeschool Program. All the links are in the description below. Now, I want you to check out this one here. Let me see, which one should I like this one here. This is about rocks. Bring the little ones, call the little ones and say, hey, come here, Jerry. Watch this and tell me what you think.
Blessed love, young scholars. I hope everything is blessed with you. Today we're going to talk about the different kinds of rocks. Now, did you know that there are 3 kinds of rocks? Yes, you have igneous rocks, you have sedimentary rocks, and you have metamorphic rocks. Did you get that? Okay. Now, igneous rocks are formed when molten rock like magma or lava that comes out of a volcano cools and solidifies. That gives you igneous rocks. Then sedimentary rocks, they originate or they come from when particles settle out of water or air or by precipitation of minerals from water. They accumulate in layers. That's sedimentary rocks. Then metamorphic rocks result when existing rocks are changed by heat or by pressure or reactive fluids such as hot mineral-laden water. Most rocks are made of minerals containing silicon and oxygen, the most abundant elements in the Earth's crust. Now, here are some examples of igneous rocks. You have granite, basalt, and obsidian. Examples of sedimentary rocks are shale, chalk, and sandstone. And examples of metamorphic rocks are slate, jadeite, and marble rocks.
Oh, beautiful. Give thanks for that. And give thanks to the works of the young ones, even preparing these beautiful videos. Family, we have videos on Kiswahili, teaching your young ones how to learn Kiswahili, videos, again, biology, and of course, as you could see, going into geology as well. And of course, I'm telling you, this is the time, remember, to take advantage of the offers that we have. Remember also the $99 offer on our Ancient Astronomy course. That, of course, will really come to an end on the end of November, which is like right now, the end of 30 days of September, April, June, and November. Yeah, this is the 29th of November. So, of course, November is coming to a seal, and that will bring to a seal the special offer that we had on our Ancient Astronomy course, which is, of course, $99, a beautiful course. I mean, as you can see, the quality and the standard of work that is produced here at the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. We had a beautiful webinar for those who missed the webinar as it relates to the same Ancient Astronomy course. If you're just coming in, if this is the first time you're joining as well, first of all, let me welcome you, and I will invite you to visit our website, which is priestisaacinstitute.com. If this is the first time you're stepping in and you never heard about this anywhere at all, give thanks. I appreciate such. If you're a regular but you missed the webinar, go and check the webinar. It's the previous video before this, the previous video before what is being put before you even at this moment. Definitely, but we're, streaming even here. Radio Anu TV. Yeah, Radio Anu International, the international flavor, the universal spice. Continue to stay tuned.